Hi, I'm Spyn, and today we're going to talk about confirmation bias. Okay? What is it? It's a tendency to interpret new evidence as confirmation of a person's previously held beliefs or theories. The flip side of this coin would be disconfirmation bias. Now, disconfirmation bias is the tendency for people to be very critical of a new idea that may challenge their worldview. It is important to understand that confirmation bias, and by proxy, disconfirmation bias, is not just being overly critical of a subject matter. It is the irrational resistance to new ideas. Oh, because no one in the fandom has ever been guilty of that. It is a problem that, if left unchecked, can lead us to value only the opinions of people that think just like we do and nobody else. So, in other words, an echo chamber. I wonder if some handsome and intelligent fox has already done a video on that very subject. Basically, it's when you play favorites with data because you would like one side to be right. That side obviously being yours. This, of course, would lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy sort of situation. This is like a list of things I've already done. What do you mean I didn't do that one? Oh, son of a... An example of a self-fulfilling prophecy might sort of look like an individual deciding that they're never going to get very far in life. So they don't try. And because they don't try, they don't get very far in life. And therefore, they have got all the evidence they need to continue that self-fulfilling prophecy. I don't get very far in life. I'm never going to get very far in life, so why try? And when you don't try, you don't get very far. Some places you can obviously see confirmation bias happening is in things like politics, religion, sports, religion, social media. Oh, religion, just to name a few. So we're going to talk about religion for just 1 second because they're legitimately the poster childs for this entire concept. Like, they cherry pick everything that they like and they don't like out of the scientific community. Any new evidence that comes in, if it supports them, oh my God, hallelujah, praise Jeebus. But the moment that evidence switches gears and goes the other way, Satan must have done it. Satan did it. The atheists are after us again. No, that's just putting you under the same scrutiny as everyone else. It's easy to fall victim to this kind of mindset because we all like being right, and we don't like being challenged on our beliefs. Because when we're challenged on our beliefs and we're forced to defend them and we realize we don't have enough evidence to defend those beliefs, we have to accept that we were wrong. And oh God, do we hate that. Some people are even willing to, well, ignore facts in favor of their own feelings, which would, strictly speaking, be disconfirmation bias. So what do? We have this problem. How do we fix it? Well, the only way that we can fix it is accept that sometimes we're wrong about things. Being wrong can be a good thing because it can be a teachable moment where you can learn something new, but actively seeking to distance yourself away from facts that don't align with your personal worldview is stupid on a level that I cannot begin to imagine. It's basically the same thing that flat earthers and anti-vaxxers do on a daily basis. Oh, and it's important to understand that those two groups I just mentioned have both funded research that have proven their theories wrong. And, of course, they just accepted that research, and now we don't have anti-vaxxers and flat earthers at all because they just accepted it, and now they're good with that, and they realized that they were wrong. Oh, wait! No! They just denied it. Said, oh, well, it can't be right because it doesn't fit in my narrow worldview. because all of the science stacking up against me has to be wrong because moral high ground or something. But we do it every single day. Every last one of us does it. Because when we are faced with information that we don't like, we just basically go, oh, it must be wrong. Get it away, quick. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I say things, I'm like, hey, please watch out for that. It's like putting up a sign. And it says, hey, there's a really big hole there. And people are like, it's fine. They just keep walking. When what we should be doing is accepting that we don't know everything about the world. And we might have a slightly biased worldview. And if someone has some new information that may prove valuable to us, we should try to listen to it with an open mind. All of us say that we are so open-minded, but when the first person to challenge our worldview steps up, we bury them. Every time. I just want you to think what happens when someone has a different opinion to what the group thinks in this fandom. In my personal opinion, I believe that we can get to a point where we start evaluating evidence based on its merit and we stop disassociating ourselves with any type of evidence that contradicts our worldview, and we have the fortitude and we're brave enough to face that evidence and look into it. It doesn't mean it has to be right, but you need to look into things before you dismiss them. It's really important. Otherwise, you're stuck in an echo chamber. Again. Okay, guys. Thanks so much for watching the video today. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. If you agreed with me or you didn't agree with me, that's fine. Don't worry about that. But do put it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And tell me what you think. If you hate it, if you loved it, whatever. Put it in the comments down below. Let's start a conversation. Also, guys, if you got time, remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and if you want, I do have a Patreon, so go support the channel. If you got a few extra bucks, throw it that way. If you want to, if you don't, if you can't, that's fine too. Don't worry about that either. And as always, guys, I've got some words to leave you with. Thinking themselves wise, they became the fools. Bye.